Hi guys, and welcome back to NVH Cars. Today we have the Porsche Carrera 992. It might not be the wildest 911, but it could be a sweet spot between a comfortable daily and a sports car for the weekend. Let's take it for a drive. Step inside and you're in the cockpit of a daily drivable supercar. Everything is clean and functional. This is where digital meets analog. It's the perfect combination, and inside you have the perfect buttons from Porsche that are high in quality and feel very good to use. 358 horsepower, rear engine layout and the classic silhouette that hasn't changed since your dad was in high school. And for a good reason. The 992 generation brought wider hips, sharper lines and more muscle than the 991 generation. In the front we've got the familiar looking round headlights and the front bumper with active air flaps for better aerodynamics. The rear, in one word, iconic. We've got a retractable spoiler, a full width LED bar light and the beautiful but not so shouty exhaust tips. Of course, for the perfect look. You've got a beautiful digital touchscreen where you can see your driving mode. You can put on the sport exhaust and you can lift up the spoiler and even see if your suspension is very stiff or not. In the rear you have beautiful leather seats, but they're more aesthetic than practical because they never were. They're not designed to be practical, but they're designed to look good. So let's talk numbers, shall we? We have a 3-liter twin-turbo flat 6 in the back, producing 358 horsepower, 450 Newton meters of torque, and it does this. So, yeah, you can use it as a daily, but you can also use it as a sport car. So the car has a top speed barely under 300 kilometers an hour. Not that you will touch it in the Netherlands, but it's just for the numbers. You have a 8-speed manual PDK and it shifts perfect. Just like we're used from Porsche. We can talk numbers all day long, but most important is how the car feels and drives. And you could say, well, 358 horsepower is not that much, and you could say true, but their top models only have 525 horsepower and they're incredibly fast on track. So numbers don't say everything. For us, it's about the balance in the car, the steering, how it feels, the shifting. The car has not too much horsepower, but it's very lightweight and balanced with the aerodynamics, the steering and how it feels in general. So you don't need too much horsepower, you just need fun. The inside of the car is super practical. The touchscreens where you can see all the information, you have Apple CarPlay, you can play music, the speakers sound very good. Here you have a digital version of all the information of the car, the battery voltage, your gas tank, how much kilometers you can still drive, or miles if you're American. And you can just see all the information you need, and the quality of Porsches is just very high. There's not much to say about it. It's well known, the German car industry is just perfect in my opinion. And Porsches in general, yeah, you can see them more often and they're a reliable sports car, but sometimes in a very distinguished and more gentleman look. They're not shouty, they're not like the Ferraris, like the Porsches, and if you don't want a car like that, but you still want a car that you can take out and drive very sportive and quick and handle the corners with a lot of fun, and you can push the throttle, that's when you buy a Porsche. As I said earlier, it's not only about horsepower, but it's about performance as well and the feeling you have with the car. And I've not driven many Porsches, but when I drove them, they felt like home. They felt very understandable, very predictable. They feel good in the corners and you can quickly realize and know how much you can push the car. So it's a very light and sporty car, and horsepower wise it feels like you have a lot more. even though you don't. And that's the magic. You don't need more horsepower. What you need is quality. And that's exactly what Porsche built here. I've not driven many Porsches, but when I thought about Porsche, I didn't think about the Carrera. I thought about the GT3, the GT3 RS, and not this car. But now we've got the opportunity to drive it, and I'm very happy I did. For me, it's the perfect daily. Although you can't use it when you're moving much stuff. And well, to bring your kids to school, there's no room, to be honest. But who cares? From work to home, from home to work, and on the weekends, just ripping it everywhere you want. It's easy. It's high up, so you don't need to watch out for a lot of bumps or speed bumps or anything like that. You can just corner it. You can throw yourself into the corner, and you can go quick as well. So what more do you need? The 992 Carrera isn't the loudest Porsche, it isn't the most bright Porsche, it doesn't have the most aerodynamics and a huge tail, no. But it's trying to be your Porsche, your dailyable Porsche. A Porsche you can use everywhere, anywhere, anytime. So after driving it, I think the 992 Carrera is a very underrated car. I like it very much. We've come to the end of this video, so I want to thank you a lot for watching, and I want to thank Boekel and Bakker so much for letting us use the car for this video. Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Bye bye.